So I conduct real-time Zoom tutorials and lectures, and I tend to go in 5 to 10 minutes earlier than the scheduled time just to chat with the students. Another thing that I use is Ed on Canvas, just to have another forum where students could post questions where I could answer, and the other students could also benefit from reading it. I also send out weekly announcements to students on Canvas with the reading list and what we're going to talk about, like a sneak preview of what's expected of them and what we're going to talk about in the tutorials and lectures. So I didn't really change a lot of my contents for this course because the 3 assessments could be done online. However, I did have to change how I'm going to grade students' tutorial participation because a considerable number of students in my course are exchange students, and because they were facing significant time differences, we had to come up with an alternative participation assessment for these students. So far, it's been working pretty well. We have been providing them with tutorial recordings as well as discussion questions where they could post their own answers on the discussion forum on Canvas. So I'm not techie and I don't use a lot of high-tech stuff, but I do use Microsoft Surface because I like their annotation function. Students really like it as well, and the good thing about it is that it goes away as soon as I go to the next slide. And I also use a good quality microphone so that students could hear me clearly. Through this experience, I realized that there are abundant online resources that I could refer to whenever I encounter problems that the university has accumulated. And also the university staff has been really quick, responsible, as well as really resourceful to answer any of the questions that I might have. So this really made the whole online teaching experience less daunting. So this is where I teach and work from home. And because we have a 4-year-old at home, I try to stay here really quietly as possible. I also use MS Teams to chat with my discipline colleagues, which has made this whole experience less isolating. And I also tend to ruminate with my partner at the end of the day that we have survived another day, just to encourage each other. So I started this position in January and then was hit with this whole COVID pandemic. I was new to the country, new to the school, new to the system, and everything was new. However, I had to transfer everything to online, and that was the biggest challenge. And also working from home really blurred the boundary between work and life, and this really made me work until real late at night, and that was very challenging. So this was my first job that I got after getting a PhD, and it was a pretty dramatic start. I'm not a high-tech person, but I have survived the move to online teaching, and I'm continuing to survive. So I've done it, and I'm pretty sure everyone else could.